What's up, guys? Theo here doing a prediction for Eryk versus Jamie Pickett. So right now, Eryk is a minus 460 favorite, and the comeback on Jamie Pickett is plus 305 on DraftKings. And guys, I like Eryk here. I'm not going to make a super deep video breaking this fight down because it's a very low-level fight, and I don't have a really strong lean on it. But I think it's an obvious reason why Eryk is the favorite here. He is looked a little better in the octagon in his time in the UFC. He has fought slightly better competition. And if you go by the eye test, he's just kind of a more physical fighter. You know, when fighters are striking with him, dealing with his combinations, dealing with the work he puts out, it seems like he's doing a lot more damage. It seems like he's more in control. He just seems like more of a threat than Jamie Pickett really does. Jamie Pickett has always been very low level. He has only beat the absolute lowest level fighters in the UFC. He is basically probably the lowest level fighter in the UFC, at least in the men's. He's kind of one of these guys that, like, if you can't beat him, you have absolutely no business being in the UFC. And if you can beat him, that doesn't really mean that you're UFC level either. So, congrats to Jamie Pickett for stepping up and taking that fight with Bo Nickel. Congrats to him for that, because there's no way he was ever going to win that fight. And usually they give you a layup after you take on a hype prospect like that. They gave this guy Josh Fremd, and he lost to Josh Fremd. So take it with what you will. I think Josh Fremd's a little bit underrated, but Jamie Pickett just doesn't seem capable of really beating anybody or being a threat to almost anybody. So that being said, give me the guy that's a little bit of a better athlete, a little bit more dangerous, and a little bit better of a mixed martial artist in Eryk I mean, Eryk he has been in a lot of grappling matches lately. He's been grappling more than he's been doing MMA. He's been doing jiu-jitsu, and he's been grappling against other UFC fighters, and he's had decent success there. He's had the same amount of success doing that that he has in the UFC. You know, both these guys are pretty 50-50, but Eryk has been consistently fighting at a slightly higher level 50-50 fights than Jamie Pickett's 50-50 fights. So that being said, I like Eryk here. Would not bet him at this price, but I also wouldn't take a dog shot on Jamie Pickett because I don't believe in just taking dog shots on shitty fighters because the odds are good. Don't bet on shitty fighters, guys. I was talking about this with Daniel Lacerda last week. Doesn't matter if the odds are good. Don't fucking bet your money on them. You're going to feel like an idiot when they find a way to lose. So give me Eryk here all day, guys. Keep it locked in. More picks coming later this week.